Your voice, your vote. Tonight, we're diving deeper into the Secretary of State race.
As the chief election officer, the Secretary of State is responsible for overseeing secure and accurate elections. The office certifies voting equipment, candidates, and ballot measures, as well as statewide election results. Republican Mark Finchem says he wants to improve the integrity of your vote by doing away with computerized vote tabulation machines and an end to widespread mail-in voting. ABC 15 investigator Melissa Blasius sat down one-on-one with Finchem, who's running for Arizona Secretary of State.
Arizona State Representative Mark Finchem tweeting out a photo from a Mesa political rally earlier this month showing the minute he was called upon by former President Donald Trump.
Everybody loves him because he's a warrior. Mark Finchem. Mark. So bring it home, Mark.
Finchem, now running to be Arizona's chief election official, spent most of the last 2 years trying to cast doubt and undo the results of the 2020 presidential election, even traveling to Washington for January 6th.
I was there to deliver an evidence packet to Congressman Gosar and Congressman Biggs based upon the November 30th ad hoc hearing on public hearing on election integrity.
Finchem then attended the Stop the Steal rally and marched toward the U.S. Capitol. And he tells me the feds later questioned him.
It's interesting to note that the DOJ, the FBI, and the J6 Commission have all treated me like a witness, not a suspect.
So you feel like you're a witness in this case?
I asked Finchem about his association with the Oath Keepers, a far-right anti-government militia with ties to white nationalism and the January 6th insurrection.
The radical left has tried to make that an issue. I know very few people who are, quote, oath keepers, members of an organization. I am, by definition, one who took an oath, and I intend to keep that oath. Not a part of that organization, but I certainly am an oath taker, an oath steward, an oath keeper. I keep that oath, and I'm careful about it.
What's the difference between an oath keeper and an oath keeper?
Being part of an organization. I'm not part of an organization. I went to a formation meeting. Okay, so what?
Finchem said he wants to end the wide usage of Arizona's early voting list and mail-in ballots, reverting to paper ballots cast in person on Election Day and counting them by hand. But he says those changes would have to be approved by the state legislature because the Secretary of State can't change the laws.
What does Election Day look to a voter if Mark Finchem is Secretary of State?
Well, pretty much the same thing as it is today. So that means the Secretary of State essentially supervises 15 different counties to see to it that they are living by the law. Just follow the law.
And Finchem hopes he has enough of a following to win in November. I'm investigator Melissa Blasius, ABC 15, Arizona.